Savage Dragon number 47 from March of 1998. In this issue, Dragon and the SOS take on the Dread Knight, as well as the big mummy that we last saw in the Hellboy crossover. Usual suspects in the credits: Eric Larson writes and draws, Chris Eliopoulos letters, Ruben Rude colors, and Josh Ekhorn makes his own clothes out of bark and twine. So last we left off in issue 46, it looked like Star was going to join the SOS, but issue 47 opens up with Dragon giving him an uppercut from hell, and it turns out that this was an imposter. Killcat was trying to sneak onto the team, but Dragon immediately realized that he was a phony because he was taller and heavier than Star, a dude he's known for years now. And now we've got a couple of pages that really show off the panel kind of layout in this book. This is maxed out. There's like 32 panels on these 2 pages that give a chance to get a lot of exposition filled in. Alex Wilde catching us up on all the events in Chicago, and then a conversation with Stevenson that details the mission here. And, you know, Larson is continuing to evolve his storytelling technique in this book. You would never see something like this in the early years of Image Comics, where every page featured splashy, dynamic figures and poses. And now we're prioritizing the narrative and the storytelling. It's a really breezy read. It's a lot of panels, but it goes by pretty quick. To summarize, Dragon wants to go to Chicago to help his friends, but the team is needed in Europe to fight this Dr. Doom type dictator villain who has lost his mind and he started a massacre, the Dread Knight. Super Patriot says he's fought this dude before a few decades ago. There's another 16-panel page. And you'll start to see like every page layout is formatted basically to kind of this grid. Some pages have fewer panels with more space given to one single panel to show off more detail or whatever, but the format kind of stays the same. Another note here, up here, Dragon tells the PR man, Hawkins, "Fuck you." And I think that's the first F-bomb in this book that wasn't censored, unless you count the desperate times in the back. Now, once the action starts, Larson reduces the panel count to kind of keep the format, giving what would be 9 panels here to just a single image of the team entering the castle. On this page, you get like a 4-panel page showing the individual SOS members kicking ass. And, this is the stuff you don't really think about when you're reading it. But once you see, like, the methodology, it's really interesting, at least to me anyway. Yeah, there's another 4-panel page with Zeke and the Dragon taking on the Dread Knight and the Big Mummy. This pinup by David Williams features his unpublished character, Dragonwing. That's Dragonwing attacking Dragon, who's wearing a Hellboy shirt, coincidentally. Another ad for this Jackie Chan Spartan X comic. I looked this up. It has like a weird publication history. The first volume was like a 4-issue series published by Topps in 1997. And then Image published a volume 2 in 98. And there's Michael Golden artwork, so maybe it's worth checking out. But back to the battle. In another shocking page turn, Dread Knight fires this massive blast, and it vaporizes Dart's legs off. It's been less than 5 issues since Rapture was killed, and now once again, Larson showing no lack of brutality that he's willing to put his characters through. Dart's a longtime fan favorite, and it's upsetting to see her lose her legs. Super Patriot's just devastated, and then Dragon loses his shit, and he just starts beating the fuck out of the Dread Knight. And then the reveal. This asshole has been dead the whole time. The suit was just kind of running on autopilot, and then without a person running the ship, it just went crazy. Kind of a wild-ass way to finish this fight. But it turns out there's a self-destruct mechanism, and once it's disabled, the team gets the hell out of there before the whole place explodes. Mummy taking a lift there, so I guess he'll be back in a future issue. And then finally, Dragon says that he's going to Chicago next issue. So fun stuff. Really well done this issue. I liked it. On to the letters page. Mostly just positive reaction to issue 45 with Thor and Hercules. About 5 pages of letters, but nothing too noteworthy. We do get the Horridus and Mighty Man bio pages. And then Desperate Times by Chris Eliopoulos. I mistakenly called this character Doofy in the last video, but his name is Doofus. Doofus. And apparently he's going to marry this guy's sister. There's a couple of funny gags in here. And then an ad for Ninja Turtles 14. Looks pretty cool, actually. But that will do it for this. Next issue is issue 48.